The Snowmageddon 2024, I gotta tell you, it hasn't been this bad in Wisconsin in over 10 years. There's a Target cart in the snow, jammed, can't even get back. It's our usual intro. Poor Mr. Fox, also stranded in the snow. We have to shovel him out. Can't leave him like this. And just to show you, it's like 2 feet. Like, you step in, we're working our way to Mr. Fox. I had a feeling that he was going to be covered. And the problem is, after today, it's going to be so cold that it's already turning ice. It's going to get into single digits. Mr. Fox. Oh man, it was brutal yesterday. Welcome to this week's Walk and Talk, the Snowmageddon 2024 Walk and Talk. We got slammed. I mean, there's just, you can see Mr. Fox here, a ton of snow. I got an idea that kind of struck me with my arcade. We're gonna get into that. Plus, we're gonna talk about a new Arcade1up Coming. That's another reason why I didn't pick up the Marvel pinball. If you saw that episode when we went to Synergy with Quarter Deck, I mean, you can't pass up $300 for in the box, brand new Marvel pinball. There's a reason I didn't get it. I do have a plan B. We'll get into that. We'll head into Target. You can't even see GameStop from the parking lot. Look at that. Look at how high the snow went. And I went ahead and opted for a black coffee. They do have the Starbucks at Target. We'll head in here, talk a little Arcade1up. Oh, and that plan B for the Marvel pinball is Circle, and I'll get into that today too. Okay, it turns out that they do have the Amazing Spider-Man hooded sweatshirt in a large. Last week I saw the extra large. They do have a large in stock. I feel if I pass on this, 26. Do like the Super Mario Kart, I'll regret not picking it up. So are we gonna pass on 2 Marvels in less than a week? Might have to pick this one up, guys. So plan B with Marvel pinball is going through Target, building up my circle points, getting the gift cards. That's how I will pick up the Marvel pinball for Arcade1up if it's no longer at Synergy. And I'll find out about it the next week or so, if I'm gonna pick that up now or later through Target. What I'm gonna pick up now is that Spider-Man Marvel hooded sweatshirt. I'm not gonna pass on this because I'll never forgive myself if I miss out on that. Taking advantage of it, Mario. There's still a chance that I will pick up the Marvel pinball from Synergy. Check out this poster. It's just good to have a plan B. Currently, the cheapest price for Marvel pinball at Target or anywhere else is $5.99, so it will take some time to build up your Target points. Now I do have a good chunk, but if I use them today, along with a 5% birthday coupon, which I haven't gotten yet, it's still not as low as what we're seeing it for 300. So the obvious move is, you know, pick it up for 300, obviously, but we'll see in about a week or so. And some new products. We got the Avengers Incredible Hulk Smash and gloves here. These are pretty cool. There he is, look at that. There's the action shot. Along with the Ghostbuster blaster, which we just saw some of these last week's episode. It's a good one. They have some good toys here. This and you know what? They sold all those. There's Ecto 1. The clearance they had, and bringing in some new products. Pretty exciting to see. Ooh, and also the Red Tornado. Actually, only one. I actually have this comic when the Justice League kind of revamped. I think it was 2011. Kind of started collecting again. Some Civil War. These are not going to stick around very long. You got a Captain America, Chris Evans, Spider-Man, and Iron Man. Actually, I digress. It was 2007. Got back into the Justice League comics along with the Flash. Bart Allen moved to California. They end up killing him off at the end, kind of a spoiler alert, which bothered me a little bit. But that's the thing with the Flash, is because there's so many of them, I think 4, 5. You never know what flash you're gonna get. Michael Keaton. Price of gas, $3.54. Stopped off, grabbed another coffee. We'll head over to Kohl's, talk some My Arcade. And you can just see how much snow we got. I mean, look at these trees. And at the end of the video, we'll get into exactly what Arcade1up I did pick up. So just stick around to the end. Check it out, a Polaroid one-step Lego camera. Just when you thought you'd seen it all. And some Arcade1up still sticking around at Kohl's. We have the head-to-head Pac-Man Galaga along with the Pac-Man Countercade. Didn't expect to see any here. Came here to talk My Arcade, and we'll get into that. But when I saw these, we gotta show them off, don't we? So My Arcade is really making a splash at CES this year, showing off some new products, pole position, along with the Atari, a couple different sizes. And when I saw that, it gave me an idea. Plus some new handhelds. I did see some new Tetris models. I want to tell you that Rexer Show and 19K Fox did a great job showing these off. And when I watched the videos, it gave me an idea of something. And one of those products is the Mega Player from My Arcade. Basically a countercade, but a bigger screen than what we're getting from Arcade1up. Over 10 inches big. And when I saw that, I thought of something. Now, courtesy of 19K Fox, when I saw the pole position, this is probably what excites me the most. And the thing is that if they have the license for pole position, and they're doing 10-inch screen, basically countercades, because we all know countercades sold very well for Arcade1up. Revisiting the True Force, the steering wheel on the smaller screen. Now think about this for a second. We've all wanted pole position, right? People have been talking about it. They want this arcade. Well, if My Arcade has a 1/6 scale, why can't we? Is this a silly idea? Countercades did well. You have a countercade, basically the Mega Player. I'm calling it a countercade. You have a Mega Player from My Arcade, 10-inch screen. How goofy is it to play with a steering wheel on there? I don't think it is. Now, the steering wheel is too big, but just picture like the steering wheel for the Wii. It was smaller. You could hook that in the front and make a pole position Mega Player, and we'll say countercade, 10.1-inch screen. I think we're onto something. That would work out. The first thing I thought about was this, and this is why I wanted to come back to the home Best Buy, the one with the Mortal Kombat, with the no light up marquee. What do you guys think about that? Would you be interested in buying? I know it's a little expensive. It's over I want to say $239, $240. You know, when the Arcade1up countercades come out, they're $220. We wait till they drop to $149, dare I say $99. Would you pick that up? A steering wheel. You wouldn't have the gas pedals, but you're playing basically this, like we're seeing at Best Buy, pole position. Getting pole position in an arcade form factor. I mean, you got to be excited about the 1/6 scale. Put that on a countercade. I'd pick it up. You charge $240 for that, it's worth it. Put pole position 1, pole position 2. The form factor in partycades and countercades, people want that. I picked up 2 of them, twice. A lot of people would be interested in that. We're probably not gonna, I mean, let's face it, we're probably not gonna see pole position from Arcade1up. Is it too risky? Do a lot of consumers not know about it? But on a countercade, Mega Player platform, $240, $239. I think people would buy. I think it would sell. Just like the Pac-Man XL, it's sold well. If you come across one at Costco, at this point, it's pure luck because, you know, in Wisconsin, they're gone. A lot of states, they've sold out. We saw that clearance down to $399. There were reports that it got lower, and I can't confirm that. People want the XL. People want pole position. That'd be an awesome form factor. Arcade1up, changing subjects quick, they need to get us more Pac-Man XLs. I think if you bring them back to Costco, other places, I think people will buy them. They clearly picked the right brand with this XL than versus like the KI Pro, because KI Pro is still available. This sold well. Ms. Pac-Man would sell well. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 2. We can say we're not going to get any XLs. I think we are, and I think those are the XLs we're going to get this year. I mean, the nostalgia for Polaroid. Think about those Legos we saw. It's cool seeing this. Nowadays, you know, 2024, you go to Best Buy, it's Polaroids again. And it's just like total 80s vibe. You see My Arcade with Atari, and you see Pac-Man in stores. Like, we're living in a great time, guys. I mean, it's just a matter of time before somebody like My Arcade does get us more titles like that in a bigger form factor. Not just Arcade1up, not just at games. Other companies, New Wave Toys, step up and give us more and more. And we see this stuff with your PlayStation, with your Nintendo, at major big box stores. Xbox. A couple of years ago, I thought this would be a really good idea. Like I said, the days of like video games are all transformed into your phone. Do you think if they would have came out with something like this 2010, 2012, it kind of would have picked up a little bit? I don't know, you know, I did see it like a knockoff on Amazon. It was like a smaller screen, and it might have just like came up like right about over here. But hooking your cell phone up now to a controller, do you think, honestly, do you think that would have done better 10 years ago? Because you got the Switch, right? I mean, you have a bigger screen here. This is, I mean, even your biggest cell phone is not going to be this size. Like, I don't think they make, this is basically a tablet. Like, hooking it up to your phone like that. And I know they have the one on the, I can't think of the name, but you put the phone here, you put the controls on both sides. I could see that more than that smaller one we just looked at. I mean, I don't know. I think they're kind of too late on that one. The backbone. This was what I was referring to. Like, I can see that. That seems a little bit better to me than. I'll have to go back and I forgot the name of it already. But you know, I think this is a good idea. I think now in terms of like current time, I think this works compared to this. I mean, this now seeing this after seeing the back one, after seeing the PlayStation, this looks kind of goofy, especially when you can just go all in, right? I know this is pretty crazy, $6.99, but I mean, this is, I mean, when it comes down to, like, in my opinion, you had the money, it's this. I mean, this is definitely what you pick up. That's just what I think. And for posterity, not just the Blu-rays that we won't see for much longer. The alarm going off at the home Best Buy. It's just like old times. And going back a few weeks ago, when I was talking about what got me back in to the retro gaming, the mini NES, the mini SNES. Actually, this was the second NES mini I picked up, was at this very Best Buy. Camped out here most of the night, and we were lined up right here along with the Mortal Kombat 2 Deluxe. When I found out it was here on a Friday, I anticipated coming back. They said they could sell it Sunday. Waited Sunday morning right here until they opened. Picked it up from Best Buy. Dude, where's my car? I mean, look at all of these. It's like mountains of snow. Going back to, dude, where's my car? Actually, my buddy at work is always doing one-liners from that movie. And then. And just because we're in the area, we'll stop by Hobby Lobby. It's been probably a month or so since we've been here. And just wandering around, actually seeing some new stuff here. Kind of cool just to see candy, Cheetos. Seems like anywhere you go, you just come across this. And that's the best part about coming out and doing walk and talks. Yeah, nostalgia just running wild, isn't it? Every direction at Hobby Lobby. Wall decor, 50% off. And just from seeing everything, pretty much what I saw the last time, what we saw the last couple of times we've been here. We'll head over by the superhero stuff. Maybe there'll be something new. Pretty much the stuff we've seen the the last time we were here, except for that 50% off sale they are running. I've always liked the 1-up sign. That's a good one, and it's not much. It's like $7 plus the 50% off, so something like that, you know, picking up. Do have the Nintendo, the Sega that we saw over here, the Genesis. But yeah, if I was gonna get anything tonight, it'd probably be the 1-up sign. Well, I spoke too soon. There is another aisle, so we came from that direction, and in the past there's actually some good stuff here. Been stuff down some of these aisles, but because of Christmas, they put more Christmas stuff out, and now we're back. Check out the Spider-Man to the signs that I've been looking for. I mean, look at the Power Rangers. And it's 50% off all of this because it's wall decor. It's a classic picture for your arcade room. I mean, look at this. I mean, if this doesn't say it all for us, I don't know what does. Another Spider-Man. Daily Bugle, today's top news. The menace strikes again. And a sign that just resembles a skateboard. Like, when have you seen... Check out Sonic the Hedgehog. When have you seen anything like this? Yeah, you hang it up. That's pretty cool. Just a bunch of good stuff here. Nice lawn Ninja Turtle sign. Seeing the Spider-Man when we started off at the end of that aisle, the beginning. Calling it the end now because now it's the end. I saw this and I'm like, wow, I mean, there is some really cool stuff here. Just checking the price on this. Gotta set it down. I don't want to drop it. I'm always dropping things. $44.99. Take half off. You know, not too bad. I mean, if you just consider the fact, I mean, look at the size of this picture. Pretty much get a good comparison here of Spider-Man. I'd say 28 inches high, lawn, top to bottom. So that could look good just about anywhere, right? Quite the variety, though, of the web slanger, isn't it? It's a good one. He's just knocking Venom out. Missed this one, Game Cave.
Nancy 30, Nancy 30.
And check out this mirror. So near the late 80s, we had a shower curtain, a Monopoly, and just seeing this picture, this brought that all back. That was a clear shower curtain, but you had all the game pieces, you know, the whole board just scattered on that shower curtain. That is cool. I mean, not only could Spider-Man look good anywhere, come on. Nostalgia's really hitting hard at Hobby Lobby. You gotta check it out. A lot more stuff since they put away their seasonal Christmas decor. Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Sandlot, Top Gun, look at Field of Dreams. I mean, just nostalgia overload. Look at this big boy sign. It's getting dangerous. We have to get out of here, because I've already spent a lot of money this week. I bought a new Arcade1up, like a home run. I'm so excited about this purchase, and I said I'd give it away at the end of this video. So I'll let everybody know what I picked up. And I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll see you guys in a couple of days. We'll have another video coming. Hit a couple this week. I actually have a kind of a throwback review that I never actually reviewed. And I want to thank somebody in the video. I'm going to give a shout out to who gave me the idea, who inspired me on doing this. So sit back and I'll give out what we picked up, what's to come, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Pretty much targeting everybody, aren't they? You know, I saw an aisle for pets, dog toys. Next thing, your dog's gonna be playing games with you. I'm getting there, guys, I promise, but seeing this on the way out, just kind of get inspired in the morning. I mean, it was the year of the countercades for 2023, and that could just be a continuation with My Arcade, giving us a bigger screen, putting a steering wheel on there. Maybe the Wii is too big of a steering wheel, but you'd have a button for the gas, the brake. I think going forward, we should be, guys, it works out. These are great to play. Having a steering wheel on one of these, I mean, think about it. Oh, that Arcade1up I was talking about, It's NBA Jam. Which NBA Jam do you think I bought? But that's why I passed on the Marvel Pinball for now. I'm not crazy on passing up a deal for $300, trust me. That's the pinball I want. That's the pinball that kind of kept me from ordering the new ALP 4K. Not saying I'm not going to get it, but I want a Marvel because, you know, I'm a Marvel fan. And that's what I want. It's actually going to go in this room. I just don't know if I'm going to pick that one up because, yeah, I bought the NBA Jam, so we'll see if that's still there. I'll know in about a week and a half if I can pull that off because, you know, we can't buy everything. And buying this Spider-Man hoodie today, I mean, it all adds up, guys. All the coffees I drank, I mean, all that stuff. So I will pick this up, but NBA Jam came first. One last quick thing is this very room is where, yeah, Batman, is where the Marvel Pinball is gonna go right here. There's a spot. I'll do a tour of this room eventually. We do a lot of streaming in here. You don't see everything, but this is a perfect spot for the Marvel Pinball. The ALP was gonna go here. I do like DC. I claimed before, you know, stated I like Marvel, Punisher's on. But this is where it's going. I'm gonna get it. Good chance that I go back to Synergy to pick it up, but just gotta, you know, gotta go over all the money because we did spend a lot and, you know, all that adds up. So I do have a spot for it though.